You ever hear a phrase that's so simple, it just clicks, like it feels revolutionary? Well, in a world where we are constantly connected, just soaking up everyone else's opinions and drama, a little two-word mantra has been doing exactly that for millions of people online. It's a promise of less stress and a lot more peace. So, let's get into it. But to really understand this very modern idea, we've got to take a weird detour all the way back to 18th century France. You know the one, "Let them eat cake." It's one of the most infamous quotes in history, right? It's always pinned on Marie Antoinette, and it's become this ultimate symbol of a ruling class that is just completely and totally detached from the real world, from real suffering. The story goes that when she was told the peasants had no bread, she just shrugged and suggested a ridiculously expensive alternative.
So what on earth does a misunderstood queen have to do with a viral wellness trend? Well, here's the kicker. Most historians agree Marie Antoinette never actually said that. The line showed up in a book years before she even got to France. It was basically political slander that just stuck. And that connection between a phrase that got totally twisted and our modern search for peace, it's more telling than you might think.
All right, so let's jump from that old, misunderstood quote to the brand new mantra it kind of feels like it accidentally inspired. So, fast forward to 2024. The author and speaker Mel Robbins starts talking about a concept she calls the "let them theory," and it just explodes online. I mean, millions of people who felt totally exhausted by trying to manage everything and everyone around them, it just resonated. It's a simple idea, but wow, its impact has been huge.
So, what is it, really? The core promise is incredibly simple. It's a mental tool to help you stop letting other people's drama, their judgments, their decisions drain your battery. It's all about releasing that deep, often really stressful need to control things that are, let's be honest, completely out of our control.
So how does this thing actually work? Well, it's a really simple two-part formula that's all about taking back your own energy.
Okay, so officially, the theory is a conscious mental shift. It's the practice of noticing when you're getting all tangled up in someone else's business and then making a deliberate choice to step back. And this isn't about being apathetic, not at all. It's a strategy for self-preservation. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. This is the engine of the whole thing. It starts with let them. Let them misunderstand you. Let them be angry. Let them make choices you would never make. That first step is all about accepting that they are their own person. But, and this is crucial, the second step is let me. Let me focus on my own path. Let me set a boundary here. Let me control my own reaction. That pivot from them to me, that's where all the power is.
Now, here's what's really fascinating. While the packaging is shiny and new and the viral buzz is very 2024, the core idea here is, well, it's anything but new. This thing has roots that go back thousands of years.
So, is this revolutionary tool actually new? The short answer? Nope, not even close. Humans have been struggling with this same exact problem for centuries. How do we find any peace in a world we just can't control?
This theory is really just a modern remix of ancient wisdom. I mean, look at this. Around 300 BCE, you had Stoic philosophers teaching this exact same principle. Then, in the 1950s, psychologists gave it a formal name, locus of control theory. What Mel Robbins did so brilliantly was package it in a catchy, memorable way that was perfect for the age of social media.
Roman emperors and thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, they built their entire philosophy around this idea. They basically said that our suffering doesn't come from what happens to us, but from how we judge it, and from our useless attempts to control what was never ours to control in the first place. Sound familiar? Yeah.
But of course, as the let them theory started sweeping across the internet, therapists and psychologists began to raise some pretty important red flags. Because while the core idea is solid, making it too simple can be, well, problematic.
And this is a really critical question. Is this a universal fix for every single problem? Or are there times when just letting them isn't just unhelpful, but could actually be harmful?
So, the main point is that context is everything. Therapists are warning that this mantra can be misapplied pretty easily. It's not a tool for avoiding a conversation you need to have, and is definitely not for tolerating abuse or exploitation. In those cases, letting them becomes a form of enabling. The theory also, borrows heavily from proven concepts like radical acceptance from therapy, but it kind of strips away some of the important nuance.
This table is a great way to see the difference. The theory is a really strong fit for things like dealing with people-pleasing or low-stakes arguments or just managing your own anxiety. But it gets brittle. You have to be super cautious in situations involving safety, or when you need to repair a relationship, or with systemic problems like workplace exploitation. Those things require direct action, not passive acceptance.
So, knowing the potential traps, how do we use this powerful theory wisely? Let's walk through a more mindful framework for applying it.
This right here is the key. You have to reframe it. Let them isn't the finish line. It's the starting block. It's not about giving up. It's about hitting a strategic pause button so you have the space to choose a smart response instead of just having a knee-jerk reaction.
Psychologists recommend this three-step process. First, let them. You pause, you accept reality for what it is. Maybe take a breath. Second, let yourself. Check in with how you're feeling. What do you need right now? What do your values say? And third, take action. Now you respond, but intentionally. Maybe that means setting a boundary or having a conversation, or in some cases, truly just letting it all go.
And when you use it like this, you completely transform the theory. It stops being about simple avoidance and becomes a really powerful tool for empowerment and self-regulation. It ensures you're making choices from a place of calm, not just disengaging because you're uncomfortable. You get to own your response.
So in the end, that's the big takeaway. This isn't a theory about apathy or just giving up. It's a theory about strategic energy management. You only have so much energy in a day, right? Are you going to spend it on things you can actually control, or are you going to waste it on things you can't? And that brings us to a really powerful question to end on. Just think about your life right now. Your relationships, your job, even the stuff going on in your own head. Where are you pouring your energy into a fight that you just can't win? A fight that maybe isn't even yours to begin with? And what could you accomplish if you took all that power back for yourself?
Subscribe now to Master Your Mind.